Hi guys, welcome back, Cal Clash Fitness. Now today we're going to be talking about a question that my main man Haziq has said. Okay, so Steve, if I'm to have a body figure like Conor McGregor, do I have to do weightlifting, or is it sufficient what I'm doing now, running, swimming intensely? I don't have a problem with leg muscle, just the upper body. Thanks, man. Okay, it's a great question. So Conor McGregor is the #1 sensation at the minute. He's the UFC's biggest draw. He's a featherweight. He's the interim featherweight champion as of Sunday, okay? I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan. I think he's brilliant. And I've got a lot of friends over in Ireland that obviously think he's the second coming sort of thing. So they think he's running for president next and all that type of thing. So Conor McGregor, big mouth and even bigger on talent inside the octagon. Very good, very confident. He's definitely not a sheep. He goes out there and he gets the job done. Okay, so very big fan of Conor. The first thing to note, okay, so if you want a body figure like Conor McGregor, okay, first thing you need to realise is that when you see McGregor on fight day and on weigh-in day, that is not how he looks every day, okay? So he has to go through a very arduous weight cut to get that physique, okay? So he's dehydrated himself massively. If you saw him on weigh-in day, it was Saturday in the UK, I think it's Friday night in the US, he looked so drawn, so gaunt, massive dark rings under his eyes. Uriah Faber said that he looked like a crack addict, okay? He looked like shit, okay? And that is because he's gone through an arduous weight cut just to get all of the water out of his body to bring himself down to fighting weight, okay? And what that means is on fight day he can put the weight back on and he fights bigger than his opposition, okay? So he's a very big featherweight for the division. That's part of the reason why he's so successful, right? So he doesn't always look like that, but obviously it goes without saying that he's always going to be in shape. Now, what does his training consist of? So my main man there, he's talking about he does a lot of running and swimming, and obviously that should be sufficient in getting you lean and obviously getting you some nice defined muscles up top as well with the swimming, okay? So that should be sufficient, but obviously you're asking the question, so you're not happy. So will weightlifting help? Obviously McGregor is trying to keep his weight down all the time. As I mentioned before, he's a big featherweight, sorry. So he's always having to be conscious. He can't do too much that's going to put on too much weight, okay? So I don't know what McGregor's program is, but it's going to come down a lot to diet and to training as well. So if he's doing weight training, it's going to be more explosive exercises such as Olympic lifts would be brilliant because they're explosive, they build a lot of power, a lot of strength, but they don't necessarily build size, okay? And diet, he mentions steaks and things like that a lot, and I really don't see how he keeps his weight down, weight and all that red meat. But obviously as a vegan, I'm not going to, each to their own and all that sort of thing. But obviously you can't eat a great deal of red meat if you're trying to keep your body weight down, and also all that red meat there is going to clog in your colon. So when he's walking around every day, if he is eating all that red meat, he certainly won't look like what he looks like on fight day with you know, that V taper down there. He's going to have a big colon full of shit basically. All right. So diet plays a big part into it. You can be lean all year round. We all know that through diet. So diet, very important. High carbohydrate, in my opinion, low fat all the time. You keep that V taper, okay? So what you need to be doing, Conor's a fighter, so he's going to be doing a lot of core work, okay? A lot of stomach work, a lot of core work around here. So you want to be making sure that you've got a core in your program all the time. You want a ridiculously strong core, and if you're going to incorporate weights, then you want to be doing Olympic movements and compound movements. So maybe Olympic movements plus deadlift, squat, front squat and bench press, and that's about it, okay? You want to go high weight, low repetitions, keeping it really explosive every time. So on bench, bringing it down, bang up. Same with squat, same with deadlift. Nice and explosive power, okay? And you keep up your swimming, you keep up your running, and anything you do in the gym is all explosive power, technique, and your diet is keeping yourself, your body fat percentage all the way down as much as possible, okay? So you really don't want to be as lean as Conor McGregor is on fight day, because he's had to go through an arduous and somewhat dangerous process in order to get that lean, okay? He's unhealthily lean at that point during the weigh-in. But what you can do through diet, through your running, through core work, and through some Olympic lifting and swimming like you're doing, just keeping everything going, keeping that body weight down, but having high intensity, explosive power added to your training, and you are going to be a beast, okay? What you don't want to do is obviously put on weight. Conor McGregor's a very small guy. If you saw him, or if I was to stand next to him, for example, I don't necessarily consider myself a big guy, but I tower above him, and I'd be much bigger as well than Conor McGregor. He's very slight, and he has to do that for his job. Okay, as a fighter, you want to be as lean and as light as possible. So hopefully those few tips help. Strong core, explosive power, a good, healthy, lean diet all year round that's not going to clog your colon up. That's where you want to be if you're on a physique similar to Conor McGregor or any UFC fighter in the lighter weight divisions, okay? As always, guys, comment down below, like, subscribe, share on social media, all that good stuff. You know what to do by now. Let's keep it rolling.